Hello everyone, I am Victor Odigoma Ohe. In today's class, we are going to look at how we can use Microsoft Excel to do the sum of an arithmetic progression and to get the nth term of an arithmetic progression. Like I promised us, this problem that was given to us, okay, that says my salary increased quarterly by 3,000 naira. My salary increased quarterly by 3,000 naira. This is a problem someone brought. Okay. It says my statement pay is 21,000 naira. If I work for 6 years, what will be my salary after the 6th year? Okay. Second question is, what is my cumulative income after the 6th year? Maybe this person has some kind of budget or plan that the person wants to know, that the person has this as statement pay. You can liken it to your own situation out there, okay? And this is the person's statement pay, and maybe the boss has promised that after quarterly, that is every 3 months, I will add 3,000 naira to your pay. The person is targeting maybe to work for 6 years, offer 6 years, and the person wants to know how much can I be able to accumulate within that 6 year interval. Okay, how much can I be able to accumulate, and what can be my possible pay? Just immediately after that 6th year. Do you understand? So that this is what we want to look at. I have in one of the discussions in arithmetic progression, I have shown us that this is a sequence, an arithmetic progression, because the statement pay is 21,000. Okay, now after 3 months, the person is added 3,000 naira is added to the pay, and the person starts receiving 24,000 naira, okay, as pay. And after another 3 months again, the person starts receiving addition of 3,000 naira again, and that will make the person pay to become 27,000. Do you see how this thing is progressing? Okay, now this person wants to know what will be happening after 6 years. You see that this is an arithmetic progression. And I told us that since quarterly, by that statement, quarterly means every 3 months, and there are 4 3 months in a year. 4 3 months in a year. That is 12 divided by 4. Yes, that will be 3 3 months. So that will be 4 3 months in a year, and then 4 times in a year, this person's pay is increased. 4 times in a year, the person's pay is increased. Now, 4 times 6 years will give us 4 times 6. That will give us 24. So it's like in this progression, the person wants to know what will be happen when n is 24. You recall that I explained that for nth term of an arithmetic progression, one can use Tn equals to a plus in bracket n minus 1, then the common difference, which is 3,000. The common difference is the increment, and this is the statement, the first pay, okay, or the statement as the case may be. This n here will be what will be happening at the nth position. So this is how we are able to track the nth position. Will be when his salary will these terms, the nth term at position 24, and this is how we're able to track it. 4 times increment in a year times 6 years, that will give us what will be happening at nth position being 24. So instead of using this, and in the second question, instead of using, because this is an arithmetic progression, instead of using Sn equals to n over 2 into 2a plus in bracket n minus 1, then the common difference. This is the mathematical expression for calculating the sum of an arithmetic progression. So instead of using this, I told us in that class that I'm going to show you how to use Microsoft Excel to do this. Okay, there is a function in Microsoft Excel that can help you. We did this calculation in that class, that last class. But right now, I'm going to show you how you can be able to use Microsoft Excel in your system to be able to, uh, just do that. It's not going to take time. I implore you to stay put. If you want to learn this, maybe the faster way to get it done. For those of us in O-level mathematics, this is the way it might be asked. This question might be presented to you in WAEC exams and all, or thereabout. But those of us in application, maybe in the office or where you're working, you want to do this type of mathematical, and you have your laptop with you, and you want to do it in Microsoft Excel. I'm going to show you how you're going to be able to do that as fast as possible. Just stay put and watch the video. Thank you. So here we are on the desktop. You go to your start button. This part of it, I know you already know what it means to open a package in your system. I'm going down to open Microsoft Excel right now. So from Microsoft Office here, okay, from Microsoft Office, I check out on Microsoft Excel. Okay, you can see Microsoft Excel there, depending on the version you are using. So you open it, you boot in. So it has opened. So this is okay, this is Microsoft Excel, and I want to take us directly to a function here. This function, I'm sure you can see this function. Look at it. This function fill. Okay, you can see a pop down there. Now, without wasting time, you will come back here, because what you want to generate is a sequence, an arithmetic progression that starts from 21,000. So when you come here at this cell A1, I'm sure you can see that A1, you type 21,000 there, 21,000, 1, 2, 3. Okay, then you also come to the second, because the increments have to be known. Okay, you type now 21,000 plus 3,000, as I did on the board. I showed you the increment. After 3 months, the boss adds 3,000 naira. That will become 24,000. 24, you type 24,000 here. Okay, you can see that 24,000. Okay, now what you do now is you go back here to the first cell, highlight it, and then highlight the drag it down to, because you have known, I have shown you that 4 times that is 3, the increment will be 4 times in a year, and then 4 times 6 years, in 6 years time, 4 times 6 will give us 24. That's why we are going to drag this until we get down to 24. You can see that. Let me show you very well. Can you see 24 there now? That's where I stopped. Okay, so take it out again. That's where I stopped. Now quickly, having done this, you see that because you did it this way, Excel will be able to capture the increment you have made in that sequence. Now you come back to this field. You see where I am now. Okay, you click on field, you see a pop down menu. You now go to series, click on series. You see a pop-up menu. This thing will pop up. Now look at it again. You see that Excel have already captured that increment of 3,000. Look at it. Let me show you. Did you see 3,000 there in the step value? Excel have captured it. Then Excel have also recognized that the highlight you made over here is in column. So the figures is going to supply to you will appear in column, as you can see there, to appear in column, and also it's a linear, information. So all these things has been captured because of the way I showed you, I explained it to you to do it. Now, the only thing you just need to do here now is you go down here and you click OK. Okay. Once you click OK, come back and see what happened. Now, can you see that from, I hope you can see this very well. Can you see that? Do you see the increment term after term? That is, in every 3 months, the way this person's increment was made till the 6th year, where n will be 24, is well displayed. Can you see that? You see that in our calculation in that class, we're able to calculate that n in the 6th year, where n is 24, that the term there will be 90,000. That's the person's salary after the 6th year. And then the next question the person asks is, what will be my cumulative income after that 6th year? It's very simple. You can come under here in any position in this Excel, but you just have to give a proper description of what you are doing as an instruction to the system to be able to give you the correct figure. Now, for you to compute the sum of this sequence, this is an arithmetic progression in nature. So for you to calculate it, you just need to sum it. And once you are here, okay, once you're here, you have highlighted where the answer will be pasted. You now come back to function. Okay, look at, can you see that formula bar? In this formula bar, I'm sure you can see that. Okay, now for you, the sum function in Microsoft Excel requires you start it with equal to. So you go to your keyboard and type equal to. Okay, you type equal to. Okay, and then you now type sum. Okay, you type equal to and sum. You see, as soon as I pressed sum, Excel gave me suggestions. You see, sum, okay, has appeared. Then the next thing I will do is I will open a bracket. Let me get that. Okay, you see the bracket I opened. Now Excel is now asking me, from which place to which place do you want me to sum? Okay, from which place to which place? And then when you have described it, you now close it with a bracket. Now, I wouldn't want to begin to type. To avoid mistake, I will just come here, click on A1. You see it is highlighted, and then I'll drag it down to the last figure in that place, which is 90,000. Please don't encroach into the place where your answer will be pasted. Okay, you see Excel has given a description of what I am saying. A1 to A24 is also appearing on the formula bar. Can you see that? A1 to A24. I'll close the bracket. I'll close the bracket. Okay, I'll close the bracket like this. You see that? I'll close the bracket and then press enter key. Let me show you what will happen there. Do you see the formula is still existing there? I'm pressing the enter key now. Watch. What did you notice? Okay, did you see what appeared there? Microsoft Excel has been able to sum that sequence for us. Does this figure you see here tally with what we got in that class where we did some of where we answered where we solved that problem that that person brought? If you follow that class, you will see that this is exactly the figure we got there. So this is how to sum a sequence using Microsoft Excel.